Hi, beautiful souls. So let's see. Another card from these. These are the messages from your angels. So it's just like a variety of different daily messages here. And see what messages for you, what you need to hear. There are some names that I don't even really recognize on some of these angels. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Okay, so we got 3. We got 4. I think I'm going to put these actually all back in. Trust if it's the right one to open back out. Okay, let's see. 33 of this. So first one. Second. Take the bottom. Oh no, they say, oh, we're going to take 4. See? Silly, that's funny. Okay, they want that one too. Alrighty-o. So we're just kind of there. So first one out is the energy of Mystique. See like a really beautiful kind of green and silver style. And it says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. And I literally just was praying, and I have the goddess of ocean with me this morning, and so I just did a really big thanks and asked for a miracle, not just for me, for everybody. And so I'm hoping that we're manifesting. Well, I know this, if this is your reading, if you stay strong and stand in your power and your truth and your love, there's a miracle coming in for sure. Alright, and so for somebody in Angel Indrio, this is confirmation that you are a light worker. And the reason that you're being called to maybe stand in your truth, shine your lights, maybe be comfortable standing on your own at this time is because we need you. God needs you to shine your light, your love, like an angel upon the earth and everybody in it, right? This is such a crucial time in Earth's evolution and human ascension that everybody who's standing in love and light is just a hero, essentially. And then we have Astera. So yeah, this is a reminder that there's a lot of healing coming in. And abundance, again, I'm feeling with all the green energy. I had Archangel Raphael also make an appearance this morning. And it's reminding you that you are worthy, right? You deserve the best. And so don't sell yourself short. The message really is you're reaching for smaller goals because you think that that's all that's meant for you, or that you are capable of, or that you're worthy of, or I don't know, that you could attain kind of thing. And this energy with this miracle energy and this light worker energy means that you have endless creative energy within you, right? You must be in a very, I guess even if whether or not you feel it, because I do sense some doubt in you, you have a lot of creative energy flowing through you at this time that wants to bring in a lot of healing, a lot of abundance into your life, and a lot of purpose, they're saying. And so this is saying reach for the stars with your dreams and your desires and don't compromise, right? So we have an energy of don't take no for an answer and don't compromise. So this is telling you that whether it's in a specific situation or just in general in your life, you're not supposed to be selling yourself short right now. If you're called to something and you know that something's meant for you and you're facing some obstacles, they're saying, or something right now, as long as you're standing in authenticity, right, and truth and love, and you're not charging forward with malice or something, right? As long as you're standing in that light, keep pushing forward and don't sell yourself short is a really, really big thing that keeps coming through, because I'm seeing they're just calling me to all of the green in different areas around me right now. And so I do feel like there's a lot of deep healing that's happening right at this time, so you can shed that kind of doubt, that sense of self-worth, that feelings of no, I'm not even going to bother shooting for that because that's unattainable, that won't work out, that's not for me, it's too much. It's a lot of people in society kind of will use and project their own fears onto us when they're in their lower vibrations, especially those that love us, and it's not intentionally, but parents especially, or people that really are, they have our best interests so much at heart, or, well, most, we would hope, but it's just that they have a hard time too understanding a reality that's bigger than theirs. And so that's a really common thing. It's not a one-off thing that majority of families, they raise their children, and it's just a comfort thing, and they kind of expect them, or don't really see a lot of things that they didn't have. So they, a lot of times, people will join their parents' businesses, or do a similar field as one of their parents, or stick in the hometown. And it's really pushing people to kind of step into authenticity, to do something different, right? And so this is saying you're meant for something way bigger. There is something huge for you. So don't let yourself sit and settle, because right now the energy is potent and ripe for you to literally reach out and grab a really powerful, abundant opportunity for yourself, I think, or something like that. Yeah, so don't take no for an answer. Follow your dreams. And so if you are confused or you're unsure right now, this is an energy of needing to just really get perspective, right? And again, since these two came out hand in hand in the way that I'm looking at them, with this one saying don't compromise, and I was saying like don't sell yourself short, I feel like, and through no fault of your own, because you're such this positive light in the world, you probably have a lot of people in your immediate surroundings, right? Like I feel like you probably are really popular, you have a lot of friends, you know, and you're very, I guess, like yeah, they're just connected to a lot of other people. But the unfortunate thing is that when you're connected to a lot of people and you're a powerful light worker, you are absorbing strongly the energy of everyone around you. And I mean, like, not even if you're a light worker, it's quite common practice to know that, like, they say you're the combination of like the 4 closest people you spend the time with. And it's really true. If you look at the people you spend the absolute most time with and look at their like mannerisms, some of the slang that they say, the way they hold their bodies, and then try to observe yourself throughout the day, and you will catch yourself like having little similarities. And it's not that you're intentionally trying to, you know, mimic the energy. It's just that with harmonic resonance and things like that, that's how it operates. Like you guys will tend to kind of resonate with each other on a stronger basis, and therefore expose some of similar behaviors and stuff like that. And unless you become conscious and then decide if you want to make different ones, right? And so that's why it is really important to watch who you spend time with, and more important that you really watch who you take advice from. Even if it's with their best intentions, they're only going from their perspective in their life experience, right? They're not you. And so then you're going to be sitting and you're going to not know what to do. You're going to be selling yourself short, because even maybe all your friends say, you know what I mean? Like, oh no, like she's out of your league is something that just came into my head, you know what I mean? Like, just for an example. And so then a guy won't ask a chick out, and like maybe she freaking would have been the best thing ever for him, sort of thing, right? And so this is saying like right now you have all this energy for you, and you know there's something deep inside of you, your heart, your soul, whatever, that you want. With this mystique, don't take no for an answer and expect a miraculous solution to appear. So this is saying it is within reach. See how she's reaching and touching this with her fingertip? It's within reach. So if you're confused, beautiful soul, they are calling you to water too. Oshun has the energy of water. That's what came through to me. But this is saying spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions, and then ask your guides, your angels, God, the universe, whatever you resonate with, right, to help you to gain that positive perspective. And so you have to just kind of allow yourself, though, to sit for a minute once you ask that, and allow some information to come through. And filter that too, though, right? Make sure you're not really adding the logical mind's perspective into there. Whatever you get, I'd say maybe journal it and then just sit with that, right? And maybe if you're unsure still, especially when it's really big things, something that I'd like to tell people to do, especially even when like you're like discerning any intuitive/spiritual guidance that may come through from any form of media, right? Like even just like these types of like YouTube readings, etc. If you're getting readings and you're not really sure if it's yours or not, then write it down, is what I say. And then if you get any more like signs, synchronicities, intuitive hits on that, write it down. And then you'll know if you start to see that, okay, 17 times this week I wrote white roses, well then, you know, you're called to buy white roses. That's the thing, you know, like just for example. So if you're getting something a lot and it keeps coming through and it feels true for you when you're alone, you know, in your unbiased, unaffected kind of energy, and you've allowed your mind to kind of still, and you're really connecting with your heart space, reminding yourself that you are worthy and that you can't have what you want if you don't try, right? So you will get the answers, I promise. And if, again, like after however many times until you feel comfortable, then be sure. Definitely make sure that you're feeling comfortable though and confident, because this is an energy of charging forward, right? Not taking no for an answer. And so gain the confidence if you don't have it, and how you do that is just through quieting the mind and connecting with your heart. It's just like maybe grab another one while I was talking to you. So somebody, okay. This is a sidebar message. So I'm going to grab these 2 cards and show you here now. Okay, so that's why. somebody's maybe wanting to get guidance from a passed over loved one or something like that. Like maybe somebody that has passed over in the recent past, or maybe not even so recent, is somebody that was your confidant sort of thing, right? Somebody who you're like, maybe I really wish I knew what grandma would say. Or just for example, it might not even be that, but just, you know what I mean? This is saying that there is a message here from a deceased loved one that, you know, they're so much at peace and they don't want you to be worrying about them at all. So maybe, I'm getting an opposite side message now actually. Somebody's passed over loved one might have told them, like, don't go on a certain path at some point in time or something like that. Or like, I don't know, there was like something that maybe happened with them in regards to a very specific situation. This will be a very hyper-specific message, they say. And your message, and now you're sitting here like, well, no, grandpa or grandma or auntie, you know, they would be upset with me if I did that. They told me never ever to do that. Well, they are coming through in their highest aspect to tell you that that was their limited third dimensional human perspective. And in their higher perspective, they say do it, go for it. If it makes you happy and it's not hurting anyone, of course, right? But the message really was, no matter what, it just was really strong coming through to connect with the rest of the cards that we did have there, saying that don't hold yourself back right now because of like a really beautiful, you know, sense of like dedication and loyalty and respect for whatever energy this is that maybe used to be that person for you in the 3D that you may not have at this present time. So no matter what, beautiful soul, you're not disappointing anybody, and the universe is in full support of you charging forward towards what's going to bring you the absolute most joy, right? We have one life. Make sure you're living yours exactly how you want to be, where and with whoever you want to be with, right? All right, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.